over multiple administrations. Any problem that is this big, that has lasted this long, is going to require serious and thoughtful problem solving. I am not interested in any more Band-Aid solutions for the state of Nevada. It's time to get serious. I haven't been shy about expressing my concern around this board or other licensing boards, but I also want to make it clear that while there are major issues that deserve and need to be addressed, there are plenty of good actors in this space as well. This effort is as much to incentivize the good behavior of some groups as it is to discourage the bad behavior of others. Any board that operates responsibly and with integrity should have no concerns with any attempt to provide much needed accountability. If they are concerned, that is a clear demonstration of the overall problem and why it must be addressed. While there will be specific instances that will have to be addressed involving individual boards, the problem is long-standing, systemic, and structural, and the problem will only be resolved through a fundamental overhaul of how licensing boards are regulated and overseen. I'm incredibly grateful for the work done by the Executive Branch Audit Committee to assess this board, provide recommendations, and follow up with progress made or recommendations that have yet to be completed. With that, Attorney General Ford.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. I don't have prepared remarks, and I don't need any to say what I want to say. First off, I want to agree with everything you've just said. And I want to say that it was utterly reprehensible for people to attack your integrity and the integrity of your staff in this particular arena. I want to say that I stand with you 100%. You have an Attorney General who likewise wants to ensure that we have the best opportunities for our state to proceed, and we will do anything that we can in order to ensure that is happening as well. So I want to say for the record out loud that, again, it was utterly reprehensible for them to attack you in the way that they have, and I want to make that known for the public.
Thank you, Attorney General. Scott, should I make this announcement? No?
Yes,
okay.
Governor, please do. This is Secretary of State Barbara Sagaski, and I was informed of the information that you have, and they did send their lobbyist here.
Okay, we will hear from their lobbyist. I was just informed that the entire dental board has resigned.
No, it's okay. It's all right. You're right. You're right. I'll explain it. What you said is correct. That's what I was told, and that's what I wanted to make sure you got the message. And their lobbyist is here. They did all resign today. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to hear from the lobbyist or not.
Certainly.
What I was going to ask, Governor, was first of all, if we could remove the entire board and you could start all over. But if they've resigned, they've taken away that issue. But I believe that your appointments are going to be very vital to this. So I thank you for, again, as Ford, Attorney General Ford did, thank you for your comments. And I've read the articles in the paper, the editorial, and believe that we're on the right track. So if you want, Michael McDonald is here to represent the board.
Well, Mr. McDonald, you're welcome to speak. I don't know who you're representing if they're all resigned, but I'm pleased to take some comments.
Okay.
I have a comment or a question.
Please.
The board members or the executive board members, have they communicated their resignation in writing? And can we get that ASAP and ASAP to the governor?
Okay, I can tell you that 3 appointments were expired on October 31st. Those 3 people were not reappointed. They remained as vacancies. I'm not familiar with the ones that occurred today. So.
Okay. Michael, did you want to speak? Okay.
Yes, Madam Secretary.
You have to sit either one and then turn on the microphone.
If I can ask you to identify yourself for the record, Mr. McDonald, and speak as long as the green light's on.
Michael McDonald.
Wait.
Okay. Oops, sorry, Governor. Michael McDonald. I was handed this about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. The board members that resigned, we have a couple of them that are here, Governor. that the board members that have resigned, and it was my fault when I was talking to our Secretary of State, was my understanding the governor's office will be advised this afternoon. Board members, Dr. Pisani, Dr. Champagne, Dr. Blasco have elected to resign the board effective immediately. They will continue to serve dental needs in Nevada and moving forward. They prepared a statement. I don't know if you want me to read it or just be an advisory to you, sir.
You're welcome to read it, please.
All right. Three members, Executive Director, General Counsel, made plans to be here this afternoon. A number of things have occurred in the past few days, weeks, and some members of the attendance and here today. I've been asked to make these comments for those with apologies that are not here. Three members of terms expired October 31st, 2019. Two of those members elected not to see reappointment. Third was advised yesterday they would not be reappointed. Thus, yesterday, the board has three vacant positions. These vacancies will result in a board that does not have a president, secretary, or statutory requirement review panel, and therefore has been rendered entirely unable to act. In addition, the board was asked to hold its meeting until after the meeting today. It's unclear when or if the quorum will be able to be gathered to attend the Board of Business. In addition, Executive Director Deborah Schaefer-Krug and also Counsel Melanie Bernstein Chapman were advised by the Board Employment Committee this morning that their last day of employment with the board will be December 5th, 2019. The Employment Committee wishes to stress that this parting of the ways was not due to any fault of the individuals, have worked tirelessly and commendable in the face of unimaginable unjustified attempts, malign themselves in their reputation. The board feels these women are placed in an impossible and intolerable position due to unscrupulous actions by others.